There is a woman here in Santin, I don't know, I forgot her name, a white lady. Is a founder of Musima Imani. She owns that hotel called Hilton Hotel in Santin. It's now called what? That hotel. NH. She's the biggest founder. She even went to people who support the EFF to ask them to put their money on Musima Imani. That's how much she believes in him. She put so much money in Musima Imani and got 2 seats. It must be expensive, man, to be a member of parliament. The money that Musi was given, he will never receive it back in terms of his own salary and the party funding from IEC, from legislature. By the time 5 years finish, he will still have not collected the money they gave him, those people. That's how much that thing was useless. That party which was formed and never qualified to get 1,000 signatures. Change. You never speak about it. Change got 30 million. Yes. By the bosses of South Africa. And they know no one can question them. Why do you give a non-existing political party 30 million? Now that this party has not registered, how are you going to recover that money? The party is not registered. 35 million. 35 million. The party is not registered. What did they do with that money? It was pure money laundering. Yeah. Pure money laundering. No one is investigating that. No SARS is investigating that. They are all looking at who's funding the EFF. When we do financial declarations, we say we have nothing to declare. Action SA is the first one, loudmouth. Yeah, it's under declaring. Look at their events. Hey, my guy, we are very calculative. We say to our people, don't donate more than 100,000. Donate 99,000. So that we don't have to disclose you to these fools who are targeting us. And you can't say we're doing anything illegal. It's not illegal, it's a law. If they say you must drive 120 and you find me driving 110, you can't give me a ticket and say, yes, 120, yes, 120. You are breaking the law. We're not breaking any law. We are out-maneuvering the system which seeks to undermine us. We are better at their game. Renor fair 99,000. If we only 200,000, if Awola are fair 99,000, Ola are donated. That's it. We're fighting with Political Funding Act. If these people were really for democracy, which analysts will say no, but this is for democracy, people must be held accountable for who finances them and all of that. Why are we not telling these people if it's for democracy? Why are they not taking this 35 million of change, 15 million of Musima Imani, 250 million of DA, this 350 million of ANC? Take all of it and go and put it in a political party. Multi-party democracy fund. Democracy fund of the IEC. There's a party democracy fund of the IEC. So that if you are not buying votes and you are not politically aligned and you pretend to be supporting democracy, take your money and go and put it in the solidarity fund of the IEC. Then the IEC will distribute that money proportionally. They will never do it because they don't believe in the political funding act, party funding act. They don't believe in that act. That's why they don't take money to the IEC. Don't give the EFF money. Don't give anyone money. Give it to the IEC. IEC has got the best systems to distribute that money. My money is going to go to the EFF. But the problem is that the EFF is part of democratic institutions of South Africa. Our democracy is a multi-party democracy. You may not like it, but it is what it is. It will never change. So that thing is a fraud. It's a fraud engineered by white monopoly capital to undermine the parties that they don't want to succeed. So EFF has to survive. through creative means that will not compromise it to raise the funds. And we must never be a burden of some business people who think that they can belittle you, they can control your life. If you have a mqimbi at home, you don't call them, it's a big problem. If you are building a house, you don't tell them, it's a big problem. If you have a birthday of your husband, you don't tell, they want to be controlling your life and doing all manner of things. They don't like independent people. I once met a business person, and anyway, I knew business people speak a lot. So when I went there, this guy wants to address me like Zuma was addressing those people when they were trying to collapse the EFF. For a very long time, but I was so patient, I listened. When he finishes, then I started speaking. Rich guy, rich, monies. He interjects me, and I knew, see, this is people of money. I mean, he spoke throughout. I'm just responding 2 minutes into my response. He's already interjecting me. Then I stopped, and then he spoke another more minutes. Then it was my turn to respond. He interjected me. For sure, he was seeing me. Of course, we were meeting for the first time. He didn't know the character. He thought this character is just for TV. When he interjected me for the second time, I said, I'm talking, Mos. I'm talking. I'm not here to listen to you. I'm talking. You spoke, I speak. We respect each other like that. I saw him for the last time that day. There was never a follow-up because he wanted to treat me the way they treat these ANC politicians. They can call you to their houses to come take pictures with their children. Yeah. They can tell you, no, bring the family, must eat samosa. What? You eat even things you don't eat because we are tambelage and jeute. Maybe we not told us something. Thank you.
And the foreign policy position?
You're scared to ask a question. What foreign policy? He's talking about Africa, borderless Africa. Yes, and then that's not foreign policy. That is internal. What do you call it?
Continent.
No, our own policy. Yeah. And that policy doesn't come from us. It comes from Africans themselves who have never had borders. I've never created borders. I cannot be responsible for borders. Decoloniality means that you do away with the things that were imposed on us by colonizers. You can't say we don't want colonizers, but you want borders. What type of an argument is that? We need a borderless Africa the same way we have a borderless Europe. We're not asking for something that is not done somewhere in the world. We need free movement of goods and persons. But those people must be documented. We say to South Africans, take IDs. How do you say to South Africans they must take IDs and then other people must not have documents? No one must move in South Africa or Africa without documents so that we can locate you if there is a problem. So, if you are worried about the criminality, you are worried about drugs, you are worried about this and that, why are you not supporting that we must document everybody? Let's document them. Let's document them. All of us here, when we drive, when they stop you, they ask you to produce a driver's license. Produce your document. You never have a problem with that. Once police or law enforcement sees something suspicious, Mabambiri, where are the papers? I am from Zanin. You know from Zanin, where ID something. Where is the stuff? Police must have a right to randomly stop and search anyone. And when you are not documented, they must arrest you and go and document you. In that way, there won't be people who are roaming our streets here without documents, because that puts the life of South Africans in danger, and it puts the life of asylum seekers' lives in danger as well, including our own tourists. But the problem is that when we speak about borderless Africa, we're thinking about these black people and all of that. There are a lot of illegal immigrants here in South Africa who are white people. Many of them are found in Cape Town. One of them stupidly the other day tweeted that I came to Cape Town for tourism, 6 months. Yo, I can't believe I even stayed for more than 12 months. It's so nice. This thing can hear that he's saying it's illegal in the country, but it doesn't apply to white people. There was never an outrage on Twitter that she doesn't have visa. Her visa is expired. Had a black person said that, or my brother, the way is so nice here in Hillborough. I didn't even renew my visas. Or was it here in South Africa? No visa, no nothing. You will go home the following day. Our own people will go hunting for that person. What I saw and saw. This way it is. Police must go. But I looked at that thing of that white lady with interest, and I wanted to see what is going to be reaction. Nothing. Disappeared. Thanks.